Hi Leo, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, guys. This is your bi-weekly reading for the dates between August 22nd and September the 11th, 2018. Okay, I'm going to draw 6 cards as usual. The first 3 are going to represent the energies for this week, the 22nd and the 28th, between the 22nd and 28th. And the second row is going to relate to the following week, the 29th to the 11th of September. Okay, I hope you've been enjoying your birthday month as well, Leo. I hope it's been lovely for you. Okay, so let's get started. These cards, man, I'm scared because there's a message that wants to be delivered today. So we've got the 5 of Wands. We've got, oh God, it wants to be shown. We've got the 6 of Wands, and we've got this one. Don't know what it is yet, don't need to. Then that's for this week, and then these are for the following week. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, now 5 of Wands. Let me tell you this, if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, I have written a post last week. It's an extremely popular post, and it's all about this card, the 5 of Wands. I have really learned to love the energy of the number 5s, let me tell you that. Okay, the energy of the number 5s is all about becoming aware, a challenge that makes us aware. With the 5 of a challenge that makes us aware that change is necessary. If we come up with a 5 of Wands, it means that the universe is saying to you, you have fought hard for the things that you've got in your life. How much do you want to retain those things? How much are you willing to give? How much are you willing to fight? How much are you willing to stand up for it? How much are you willing to commit? It's like, yeah, you know, you've been inspired to move in a specific direction with the wand energy. You've been inspired to move in this direction towards starting your new business, toward leaving that relationship, whatever it was. You've been inspired to move in that direction, and now you're being tested again. Does anything need to change? Are you being authentic? These people are going to challenge you because the universe wants to see that you are committed to the path and the choices that you've chosen. That's what the 5 of Wands represents. So that challenge is difficult. It's difficult, Leo, because this is where you come into this. This is where your dedication is called into question. This is where your commitment is called into question. So you're the only one who can get yourself out of it. And there's no skipping over the 5s. You have to experience it. You have to experience it. You've got to assess what changes need to be made. What do I need to get? What routines do I need to improve? What truths do I need to start telling? What things have I been avoiding? That's what this is about. But it's an excellent energy because it makes you look at, okay, this life is good, but it can be better. My choices have been good, but I can do better now. That's what this card's about. And it obviously looks like you do that because next card is the 6 of Wands. So clearly you actually do rise to that challenge this week. You do rise to that challenge. You do the things that are necessary. Read the post about the 5 of Wands, please, on Instagram or Facebook. I think it might be on the community section as well. It's excellent. It really is. And I know I wrote it myself, but it's excellent. The 6 is about, again, the 6 is victory, but the 6 is victory after battle. So we've got progress because we've got 5 and 6. We've got progress, clearly. We've got progress. But this is the victory after battle. This is recognising that battle that you've been on, that you've been going through this last month, that you've been going through in the month of August, that battle that you've been on, you were about to overcome it this week. You're about to, again, evaluate when we've got Saturn around and we've got Pluto around and they're in retrograde like they have been. When we have those type of planets in retrograde, it's for all of us to look at the foundations in our lives and to assess, okay, or am I in the right place? Am I doing what I'm meant to be doing? And that's been your challenge this year, or that's been your challenge this month. And look at you. Look at the outcome for you. Your outcome's coming this week, Leo, okay? The week between the 22nd and the 28th. So that's excellent. Final card for this week. Excellent. Look at that. Well, see, you're getting it. You've got here, look. You know, it's showing that the battle is over. You know, that's what these cards are showing. When we get the Sun card, this is the best, potentially the best card in the pack. It's about happiness, the Sun card, clearly. It's about growth. It's about expansion. It's about expanding on the things that you've already achieved. It's about expanding on that victory. It's about saying, okay, you're on the right path now. You've showed the universe that you're committed to that path. You are on the right path. Go for it, Leo. That's what this card's about. It's about growth, expansion, financial security, love, the wholeness and the completeness of life. You being yourself in the world, and you getting the rewards, and seeing the benefits of you just being you, seeing the benefits of you allowing yourself to be you, allowing the world to see you for who you are. This is an excellent card. Okay, fabulous. Okay, that's this week. So the battle's going to be over this week, hopefully for you, Leo. And as I said, growth, expansion, happiness, victory, joy. Okay, this is the following week. Okay, we've got the three. Oh, you know, we've had a right good week, haven't we? We've got the Three of Hearts, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So 2 3s. So there's potential for some of you that there is a third party situation going on. It could be that you are in a long-term relationship and you have already made a decision, or started seeing somebody else. This could be vice versa. It's interesting. This is like this is going back. This is going back, this card. So this has already happened. It's already happened in the past. Some of you might be going back. No judgment from me, babe. No judgment from me. Some of you might be going back to a partner where this card, this energy would have been resonant. Okay, whenever, I mean, really, the three of threes is a master number. So threes are all about our they're about our connection to, not our connection, but basically how the universe communicates with us. You know, inspire those moments of inspiration, those moments of clarity that we get, you know, depending on your beliefs. You know, that's from God or the universe or the angels or whatever. Okay, that's what number 3 represents. It represents that connection to the divine. That it represents the ascended masters, you know, Buddha and Jesus, and, you know, all those great souls that went before us. So it's also about the collective consciousness. It's also about tapping into that energy of the wisdom of experiences that you might not have had, but other people have had. So it's a very lauded number, is number 3. So what I'm trying to get at is, if we have this type of betrayal with a 3 of swords, and clearly you have, it's karmic. It's something that is potentially repeating itself in a, you know, playing out in your world currently in a different way, or there might be a different way but similar feelings involved. There's a karma, there's a cycle that you need to overcome, and when we have these type of betrayals, it's the universe saying to you, right, we're shining a light on this on, you know, your self-esteem. We're shining a light on your feelings of self-worth now by sending you this energy. So what are you going to do about it? How are you going to treat yourself now? You've got to look after yourself. You've got to nurture yourself. And it's as if there's been there's some, I was about to say, there's some confusion or some, you know, it's very unclear. And I think that maybe because there's not a recognition on your part that things have repeated themselves, that feelings, there's a card that wants to come out. And it's connected to these 2 cards, which is really random. So I'll put that there because it's connected to the 7 and it's connected to that one. Anyway, so there's something that you need to, I'm coming to this now. There's something that you need to recognize, to be fair. You need to be, maybe you feel guilty about something, about how you treated someone in the past, or you were betrayed in the past, but it's like there's confusion around this card. Actually, there's confusion. I do get the feeling that some of you are going to want to go back and have a reconciliation with somebody who made you experience this energy. So you're maybe potentially thinking about, oh yeah, it hurt me, but, you know, he's the love of my life, I still love him, blah blah blah. You know, obviously there's confusion here with the seven. Again, sevens, I knew sevens would be coming out. I've just only done 2 readings, and I'm having sevens. I knew they'd be prominent in the readings. You know, they're really challenging energies in number 7. You know, sevens are about, there is something that you have to go through yourself. There's something that you have to overcome to gain an understanding of your perspective. You know, it's about, sevens are about standing in your power and looking at the rest of the world and seeing this, or standing in where you are in your shoes right now and looking at where you are compared to the rest of the world. It's kind of like, it can be quite confronting, the 7 energy, because it's about you're trying to learn about yourself, you're trying to understand about yourself, and you do that by looking at the markers in the world. So you know, it's not necessarily the same as that other people are better than you or whatever, but it's about you understanding where you're at in your life, and you compare yourself to other people and other things and situations. It's interesting with the 7 of Cups here. Cups energy, obviously it's about our emotions, about our feelings. There's something that you don't yet know. There's something that's unclear to you, or that has been unclear to you, or that is about to be revealed to you. Let's look at this card, because this card wanted to come out. You know, we've got an 8. We go from the 7 to the 8. So we've got the Strength card here for you, which is excellent to have. And it's your card, Leo, isn't it, this card? You know, we get weary. Even lions get weary. Even the king of the jungle. They don't live in jungles, lions, but we'll call it the king of the jungle. The king of the jungle. Excuse me. The king of the jungle is weak at times, feels weak at times, feels the strain at times. Some of you there's been quite a toxic situation, toxic relationship that you have to overcome, and it's not that you have to do that by yourself, because we've got this 3 here, 3 of Pentacles, and this card is about the universe's help. If you've already watched and thousands of you have, and thank you, the August love readings, I developed the reading based on the Tree of Life. Remember so if you've watched it, you'll know what I'm talking about now, but I'll explain. The first 3 Sephiroth of the Tree of Life are Hokmah, which is the divine, the universal energy, God, angels, whatever you understand that to be. Hokmah, then, excuse me, not Hokmah, Kether, sorry. Hokmah, which is wisdom, which is number 2, which is masculine, which is action. And then understanding, or Binah, which is number 3, okay, on the Tree of Life. So this is the universe's input, or God or angels, whatever you believe, universe's input, the action that you take because of that input, and what you understand, what you learn because of the action that you've taken, and because of that exchange of energies that's taken place. So I love this card, the three of Pentacles. The universe is saying to you, it's about time we overcome these things now. It's about time you have some clarity. You have that awareness. You have the awareness of the strictness or the difficulties of the past relationship, or the past conflicts, or the struggles that you've been going through. It's about your awareness, and it's like the universe is reaching out to you in a way, saying to you, excuse me, it's like the universe is reaching out to you, saying to you, you know, there's help here. You know, we want to give you this awareness. The universe wants to give you the awareness. The universe wants to give you that. When you have the Sun card, that is about awareness. It's about, you know, our understanding, growing, or being clear in what we want, expect, and what we know. So the universe is really trying here to help you with the Three of Pentacles. So it's looking like that for your outcome for the following week, you're trying to overcome these this karma, this betrayal in the past, whether it was you that caused it or whether it was the other person. And it's a challenge for you, but it's one that is you're able to do and overcome. And it's one that the universe is helping you to work through, okay? Could have been obviously related to a third-party relationship, but it's boring for me to just, every time I see a 3's in a third party relationship, it's not always, it's not always about that. If I'm inspired to say that, I'd say it, but like I just have. So for some of you, it could be a third party relationship that causes betrayal. But remember, whenever we see a number 3, it's the universe saying, we're giving you this experience. We're giving you this experience so that you can take action and that you can recognize how you feel after you've taken that action. You can look at your life again. You can look at where you stand and you can understand that. So that is why it's so important with the number 3 to recognize the almost divine intervention that we have with that number. Okay, I hope you like that, Leo. As I said, your August love readings are still available, so check those out for those people that haven't. And I will Instagram, as I said, follow me on Facebook as well. And if you do like a personal reading, just contact me or keywisdomtarot@gmail.com. Thank you so much, Leo, and I will see you all in about a week and a half for your September love readings. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.